And a social pressure group with the name Our Mumu Don't Do says it will unveil what it calls the Nigerian Social Contract Initiative on Monday, February 11th in Abuja. As correspondent Jeremiah Omahi now tells us that the initiative hopes to help sensitize Nigerians to know their rights with a view to holding political leaders accountable.
The movement, which has been at the forefront of advocacy for the Nigerian masses, is taking its game further with what it described as the intellectual part of the movement. The Social Contract Initiative is an agreement which will be signed between the electorate and political office seekers for future elections. Part of the aim is to ensure that the citizen consciousness is reawakened to the fact that they begin to see themselves as the government. It also hopes to help guide Nigerians to know their responsibilities and the politicians to also know their obligations towards the citizenry if voted into power. At the pre-launch briefing on the initiative on Friday, convener Our Mumu Don't Do movement, Charles Oputa, said the objective is to get the electorate to become wiser.
We're on a big sensitization program on how the electorate can be wiser on their responsibilities, okay, what they owe themselves and the future, because you can't continue to expect change while you keep doing the same thing, yeah? We've derailed sort of because of years of people in government who should be servants doing anyhow, acting with impunity. So it's for the electorate to understand that they are actually the government. I know that we've lost 2019 because it's still the same recycled old people who are in leadership today, because I'm waiting for 2023 at the junction for them. And before then, we hope that we'll put out our sensitization, and our campaign must have already made some kind of impact before the next election.
But how does the movement intend to create enough awareness for Nigerian citizens to embrace the initiative?
You as the populace would hold town hall meetings with the candidate that is looking to be elected and say, this is what we will do for you, and this is what you will do for us. So that's the basis for the social contract. We will not be able to spearhead all of these interactions across the country, but we're hoping that we can create enough awareness where concerned citizens at all levels of elected office can now take the document, adapt it to fit your peculiarities, and get your stakeholders to sign them.
The bulk of Nigerians are said to be sleeping. That's why they say we're a sleeping giant. And what it simply means is that majority of Nigerians are not aware, especially they're not politically conscious. And the power of the people is drawn from the power of the elected officers. So when we talk about reawakening, is a reorientation of value systems, of responsibilities that the people are supposed to have. So basically, this is what the social contract really is about, to tell people that this is the role you are supposed to play, this is the role that your elected officers are supposed to play. I believe that this social contract is the first of its kind and is the best thing that will happen, that has happened to Nigeria.
Our Mumu Don't Do social contract documents will be unveiled to the public in Abuja on Monday, January 11, 2019. Jeremiah Umahi, reporting for Clearview Television.